Happy Women's History Month. What is up, everyone? This is Press X to Start Podcast, Season 6, Episode 8. Press X to Start Podcast is an audio and video podcast seeking to transform the video game media landscape through an underserved and protected point of view. I am your host, DJ, a.k.a. The Forbidden D, a.k.a. Sexy Bad Choices, a.k.a. Do You Know Who J. Ann Lopez is? Anyone?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Jennifer Lopez is.
True. I'm going to say that J. Ann Lopez is more popular than Jennifer Lopez. I'm wrong, but I gotta support. J. Ann Lopez is a blogger who is half Cuban and half Jamaican. Marcus, do the bullet thing. Thank you. Thank you. She is the CEO and founder of Black Girl Gamers. It's an online safe space and platform that heightens the visibility of Black women in gaming and advocates for diversity and inclusion. They're partnered with the likes of PlayStation, Square Enix, EA, Netflix, Twitch, Facebook, and Adidas. If you don't know, Adidas stands for All Day I Dream About Scorpions. No, shoes. All day I dream about shoes. So yeah, check her out. She's pretty cool. I first caught wind of her. It was a few years back where she was nominee for like Trending Gamer in the Game Awards. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Who's this person? And I ended up like looking up her stuff. I follow her on Instagram. Like she's really cool. So yeah. Who else is here?
It's your boy, your heavyweight champion from Wish Niggerville, California, a.k.a. the janitor because we watch niggas, a.k.a. I'm Vengeance, a.k.a. Mr. Scottie Pippen because I'm 33 years old today, or yesterday.
Hey.
Mark Selson.
They're not going to know. Congratulations. You survived another year. How do you feel?
Washed.
Wow, okay. All you need is a towel, my boy. That's all you need. Who else is here?
It's your boy Jordan, aka JXBot, aka Night City's best net runner, aka the maidenless one.
Oh, okay.
I have no maidens at all.
No bitches.
I've been told many times.
Apparently, you need a maiden to upgrade and level up. So I'm not sure what that says about the real world.
Hey, it is what it is.
All right. And last up.
Hey everyone, I'm Avery.
Nailed it. All right, that is who we are. And the things that we will be talking about today. Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong script. Okay, the things that we'll be talking about today is Epic Games acquires a band camp. Don't know what that's about. Star Wars Eclipse has their release date updated. And everyone is feeling feelings. And then we're going to be talking about more Elden Ring because that's the thing that we need to talk about. All right. Now it is time to talk about the games we have been playing. First up, Elden Ring. We will have Jordan. You give your little your experience with the rings and being elder, and then Avery, you can talk about your update and the saga that is a Dark Souls game for you. So Jordan, how you feeling about Elden Ring?
I played about 25 minutes of it, and
25 minutes. That's barely enough to die 5 times.
Full disclosure: this is the first From Software game I've played, I believe.
Okay.
And I was familiar with the difficulty of these games. I heard good things about Elden Ring from many people. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll buy and see how far I get. I chose the warrior class because I was like, hey, 2 blades are better than 1 starting off. And I went across this meadow. I saw the giant golden horse. I've seen many people die to it, so I stayed clear of that. I saw like a little, group of enemies, and I killed one of them. And I was like, all right, this is dope. and I exited the game. I mean, I just got distracted. I mean, like it's.
Okay.
I get it. I get it. I understand a lot of this game is route optimization. A lot of it is trial and error. A lot of it is lamenting when you are weak compared to certain bosses. Like this boss is not meant to be beaten right now unless you truly want to kill them, and are willing to commit an hour or two to do it. I'm not in that mindset right now.
Okay.
I do plan on coming back to it when I have more mental bandwidth. Is the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I in terms of performance, I am seeing. I did get on the PS5. I am seeing the frame rate issue like distinctively at certain points.
Yeah.
Like when you're looking over a large area with made of a good amount of enemies, it can dip in frames at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my current perspective. I didn't do a naked and afraid playthrough because emotionally I am naked and afraid in this game. So I think that's good enough.
So the spark
Asked
notes
out, try not to die.
The spark notes of Jordan's experience in Dark Souls or in Elden Ring. He spawned in, he opened the gates, he saw the open world, he saw the golden horse guy. He was like, I'm not about that. Oh yeah, Tree Sentinel. And he's like, I'm not about that. He saw some other people that were obviously weaker than him, and he was like, I'm about that. I'm about that. All right, Avery. You've been digging into Elden Ring. Give us your update.
Okay, so as I've talked about, pretty much most of my critiques about this game have been it's a Souls game. And when I say that, people don't understand what I mean by that. And what I mean to be is that go back to that fucking Bloodborne episode I did ages ago, and now that's exactly my same fucking review here. It's a Souls game. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's hard. It's taking a lot. This is the weirdest Souls experience I've had because it's the first time I haven't had hindsight to guide me forward. I've had to make a lot of trial and error decisions for myself, which are very interesting and kind of upsetting in a way that, like, I'm not playing this game optimized. It also doesn't help that this game's open world is one giant and sprawls in every direction and gates itself weirdly. I say that in that there's this one Sean talked about early on about seeing the giant dragon in the lake outside in the main area. And like, okay, there's a small encampment lower to there where there's like 4 or 5 guys. Now, at this point in the game, I'm level 30 something and I've killed pretty much most of the main bosses in the main area. I was in the middle of doing the Stormhill, the castle in the main area where I kept dying to a minor enemy in the like lower part of the map. Like it's just this guy with a shield and it's just like kicking my ass. I'm like, I'm gonna go back and do some leveling up, see if I can't come back stronger. So I'm in the fucking lake. I code this encampment. I kill everyone there. There's a fucking the place called like the Dragon Ruins or something. There's a tunnel under it. I go into the tunnel. There's a chest in there. At this point, I open the chest. I'm like, as far as I'm aware of, there are no mimics in this game, so I'm fine. I open the chest, and it's not a mimic. It's a trap, and I get teleported halfway across the
teleport. Oh no!
So now I'm in a completely new area. Enemies that I'm absolutely. I'm not. I can take because I'm level 30, but I'm just not used to fighting them. Like, remember that statue boss we were talking about? And how it had this weird animation, it had this weird shape? There are slightly like that enemies here that are giant, big-headed dogs that can, like...
Oh, yeah,
when they charge, It's not like, I have a blocking shield, so I'm like, I can dodge, I can negate the first hit. But then the charge just keeps going forward, and so it breaks my guard, and I just get one shot at my health. Long story short, I ended up. Thankfully, this game's teleportation system is actually more forgiving, and all I need to do is like get out of this tunnel, out of this new area, and I could get back on my path. But that's pretty much my Elden Ring experience right now. I'm in the process of. I haven't hit the molding period, where I just want to say fuck my life with this game. Like where in Sekiro where I got to the second owl fight, and I'm just like, well, I'm done with this game for now. Like, I just can't figure this out, and I don't have the time or energy to do this. But yeah, I'm enjoying Elden Ring. I'm not loving it. I'm not. It hasn't hit the heights of Bloodborne for me, in that I find its world way more generic than Bloodborne. So, like, the story that's being told, which don't let anyone who is a Souls fan tell you that this is the most easy spoon-fed story in Souls history. It's not. Sekiro is that. Sekiro is a game, if you want a story, it tells you from front to beginning, and it's very relatively clear on what you're doing. No, this is very esoteric. I don't know what's going on, and I just, I'm still, like, I'm trying to become an Elden Lord to find the Elden Ring. That's about as what I know, but don't know what anything I'm doing was. I fought Margaret, and, like, I don't know who Margaret's entire deal was. He was just a guy. I fucking killed him, and so I'm moving on. Yeah, Elden Ring is pretty pog.
Okay, all right.
So I'm enjoying the game we're going to talk about next more than I'm enjoying Elden Ring.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
So before we jump into the next game, do you have like any tips for people who are just starting out in the game? Like, from what you've experienced, like, what would be like maybe the moves you made or moves you kind of wish you made now that you have more learnings from the game?
Okay. Well, go back into the Press X archives. Back when I was originally on this show, I did a podcast where I talked about Bloodborne. Every tip I have about Bloodborne is applicable to every tip I have about Elden Ring because it's a Souls game. Long story short, the only thing I will say is that when it comes, your starting class doesn't really matter. Your starting stats don't matter. Ultimately, once you get into the game proper, you can build out your character any way you see fit. Like, I started out as a samurai, and frankly, if I wanted to, I could be a mage right now. And that was like maybe 5 hours into the game. Like, it's not that hard to change what direction you want your character to go on.
Okay. That's actually good for me because I am thinking about dabbling in more magic once I get back into that game. So
yeah,
it actually helps me out. Okay. Cool. All right. Well then, now that we've done talking about Elden Ring, and before we jump into the next game, hey you, it's me again. How you doing? If you haven't, definitely hit that like button. We would really much appreciate that. And then again, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Do those 3 things, and you too can be the Elden Lord. So, and you want that because that gives you a lot of ruins and dead bodies and stuff. All right. Well, that has been the episode for today. We hope you enjoyed the episode as much as we enjoyed making it. Don't forget to rate and reviews on your favorite podcasting apps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And then to share your device that you are looking at or listening with to your friend, and then tell them about the podcast, because we would appreciate that spreading of the word. If you miss any of this, you can find all details and more on our website at pressx2start.com. And until next time, you be safe, you take care, you pray for Ukraine, and you wash your hands.